You're listening to the Bachelor, all the latest in television entertainment bold.
Bachelorette Jenn Tran is thinking back to everything she has learned over the past year. Fans have seen her endure major heartbreak this year during her time as the lead. Devon Strader broke up with her before her finale even aired on television. Looking back, she can see some of the things she did wrong. Keep reading to see what she has to say. Jenn Tran looks back over past year. Bachelorette Jenn Tran is looking back over the past year and reflecting on everything she has been through. She is an honoree in Us Weekly's Reality Stars of the Year issue, so they asked her a few questions. Reflecting on her journey over the past year, she said it was emotional, heartbreaking, and hopeful. If she would go back and tell the version of her that was about to leave for filming what to expect, she would say, "Buckle up, buddy." I would say that sometimes things don't work out the way that you want them to. But that's because the universe has a different plan for you, and just to buckle up and enjoy the ride. She also went on to say, "If I had to go back, I would tell myself to trust my gut and dig into it a little bit more, and to trust my intuition." Jenn admits she didn't really do that with Devon Strader. When she meets someone now who is dating a character like Devon, Jenn tells them to trust their gut feeling. She said they are feeling a certain way for a reason. Jenn also said nobody should let someone manipulate them. Moving forward, Jenn says she's learning how to smile again. As for revenge, she revealed living her best life is the best move for her. Women have found her inspiring. Jenn Tran said women and men will come up to her and say they too have endured a broken engagement. They all admire what she has done and how she has overcome it. She is also proud of being able to represent her Vietnamese heritage and her family on television. People have commended her for her representation of the Asian population as well. Jenn is still competing on Dancing with the Stars. She has Jonathan Johnson there to cheer her on and offer her support. So far, she and he both deny anything romantic is going on between them. If you're reading this, it means you're at the start of a wild, unpredictable adventure. I know you're excited and maybe a little nervous about becoming the next Bachelorette. So here's a little heads up from your future self. Buckle up, buddy. You're in for a ride that's about to change your life forever. I remember how you felt when you got the call, the disbelief, the adrenaline, the way your heart pounded as you tried to process that out of thousands of hopefuls you were chosen. You couldn't stop smiling, could you? But here's the thing no one tells you. Being the Bachelorette isn't just about wearing pretty dresses, meeting handsome men, and sipping champagne in dream locations. It's about confronting your deepest fears, embracing vulnerability, and finding out who you really are in front of millions of people. The emotional roller coaster. When they tell you to buckle up, they're not just talking about the travel, Jenn. They mean the emotional roller coaster you're about to get on. One moment, you'll be laughing with someone who seems like they're your person. The next, you'll be holding back tears as you send someone home. Someone who didn't just want your roses, but also your heart. You'll question yourself. Did you make the right decision? Did you give someone enough of a chance? When you're lying awake in your hotel room at 3 a.m., replaying every conversation and every kiss, remember this: trust your gut. Every twist, every turn, every time you doubt yourself, it's all part of the journey. Growth isn't always comfortable, but trust me, you're stronger than you think. Just take a deep breath and buckle up. Behind the glamour. From the outside, people will only see the glamorous side, the stunning outfits, romantic dates, and picturesque settings. But you'll know there's a lot more happening off camera. There will be moments when you'll be exhausted, overwhelmed, and completely unsure of what's next. Cameras and crew will be everywhere, and privacy will become a luxury. But through it all, don't lose sight of the reason you said yes to this: love. When you feel like the pressure is too much, remember to carve out time for yourself. Find a quiet corner, write in your journal, look at the sky. Remind yourself of who you are outside of the show and who you want to be. This experience will mold you, but don't let it break you. Friendships and foes. You'll meet men who will genuinely surprise you with their kindness and thoughtfulness. You'll also encounter people who may not have the purest intentions, and it's going to hurt when you realize it. People you trusted might say things that sting. They might leave you feeling betrayed. But Jenn, don't lose faith in people. Stay open, stay true to your heart. Even when it's difficult, try to see the good in everyone. This is part of the ride too. And let's not forget the other friendships you'll form. The ones with your producers, the crew, and maybe even some unexpected contestants. These people will see you at your most vulnerable, and some will support you in ways that will forever change how you view friendship. Falling in love on camera. Falling in love under normal circumstances is hard enough. Doing it in front of millions of people, that's a whole different challenge. You'll feel like you're being pulled in different directions, your own feelings, the expectations of the show, and the emotions of the contestants who are falling for you. At times, it'll feel overwhelming. There will be moments of clarity where everything seems to make sense and you know exactly what your heart wants. And then, there will be times when nothing feels certain and you're torn between multiple connections. It's okay to feel confused. It's okay to not have all the answers. Just be honest with them and with yourself. Don't be afraid to say what you're truly feeling, even if it's messy or contradictory. Authenticity will guide you through this storm. What the world will see, remember, Jen. People will see what they want to see. Some will adore you. Others will criticize every move you make. Social media will light up with opinions, both good and bad. But here's the truth. You can't please everyone. What you can do is be yourself. Own your choices, even the mistakes. If you stay true to who you are, you'll leave this experience proud, no matter the outcome. When the world feels too heavy or the comments get too harsh, don't be afraid to disconnect. Remember the people who love you for you, not for the persona they see on TV. Your family, your friends, and yes, even your future self. We're all rooting for you. The final rose. As the journey comes to a close, and you stand with that final rose, you'll realize that this experience wasn't just about finding love. It was about discovering more of yourself. Whoever stands in front of you at the end, know that you've grown in ways you never expected. The woman you were at the beginning of this journey has evolved, shedding old fears and embracing new strengths. When you look back, you'll see that every tear, every laugh, and every hard decision was worth it. You'll have stories to tell, lessons learned, and maybe even a partner to face life's next adventure with. But if there's one thing I want you to remember, it's this. Buckle up, buddy. This is just the beginning. Love, future Jen. What do you think about Jen wishing she could tell herself a year ago to buckle up? Stay tuned for more updates.